All right, everybody, thank you so much for being with us on a very, very busy Thursday morning. A lot of breaking stories. I'm Dan Manarino.
And I'm Hazel Sanchez, and we begin with that breaking news in the race for New York City mayor.
It was a bombshell announcement this morning. Mayor Eric Adams now running as an independent in the mayoral election.
The move coming on the heels of the corruption charges against him being dropped. Pix 11's Kirsten Cole joining us live at Gracie Mansion with more on this bid to bolster his re-election campaign. Good morning, Kirsten.
Good morning to you, Hazel and Dan. And in this move, it seems that he's splitting political hairs, choosing to call himself a Democrat, but not running in the Democratic primary. Instead, he wants to fast forward all the way to November, to the general election, where he believes he can buy himself more votes when he gets more time to appeal to them. A bombshell announcement coming from Mayor Eric Adams in this 6-minute video. The mayor talks about his accomplishments coming out of the other side of his federal indictment with all charges dropped and the specter of them being brought back at any point in time completely eradicated. Now the mayor is appealing directly to voters in November so that he'll have a much longer runway to make his case. Moderate Republicans, Democrats, and independents, in short, everyone and anyone who can't vote in the Democratic primary, where he would have to face the increasingly powerful campaign of Andrew Cuomo.
Why today, although I am still a Democrat, I am announcing that I will forego the Democratic primary for mayor and appeal directly to all New Yorkers as an independent candidate in the general election.
This all coming just one day after the federal corruption charges were dropped against the mayor after having conversations with President Trump that he would assist in his immigration agenda in New York City. Mayor Adams' newly appointed first deputy mayor, Randy Mastro, speaking to the political maneuverings on the Pix 11 Morning News, saying this approach was actually used 50 years ago by then Republican mayoral candidate John Lindsay when he ran on the independent line and won. Mastro and the mayor both insisting that Adams is still very much a Democrat, that this is about the timing of the election cycle, and that his values and priorities for New Yorkers continue to remain the same.
Public safety, jobs and economic growth, affordable housing.
Now, as Mayor Adams moves to that line for independence, he's shedding that cloak of the Democratic Party. So that's going to bring up questions from voters and likely accusations from political foes. How closely is he aligned with President Trump, with the ideals of the Republican Party? He's going to have to answer a lot, but he'll get time to appeal a lot to voters and not just the Democrats of the primary. Will it get him the votes that he needs come November? That's the question that's yet to be answered yet. We're live at Gracie Mansion. I'm Kirsten Cole, Pix 11 News. Dan Hazel, to you.
Okay, and we are supposed to, in just about 30 minutes, Kirsten, talk live to Mayor Eric Adams on the morning of this very announcement. So stay tuned for that interview coming up at 9:30, and we're going to stay on top of this all morning long. Besides the interview, you can get the very latest on the mayor's legal battle and his mayoral campaign on our website, pix11.com, and streaming on Pix 11 Plus.